Hi everybody, it's Karen and I've come with a story. This is an old tale of love and the way things came to be. It's adapted from a Native American folk tale, and here it is, Coyote in Love. It's retold and illustrated by Mindy Dwyer, and you see what she's done. Every page she's put margins with paintings of Native American symbols. This is an old tale of love and the way things came to be. Back in the old days, when the world was changing, Coyote had magical powers. It was his job to put things in order. This is what the old ones believed. But Coyote was always getting into trouble. One night, as we were tucked in bed under a big blanket of dreams, I asked Mama to tell me a story from before I was born. Her eyes got a faraway look, while she remembered the time before me. Just then, outside the window, a band of coyotes sang. Oh-woo! Oh-woo! Mama smiled and began to speak in a voice as soft and magical as the twinkly edges of a star. A long time ago, she said, when the world was still very new, Coyote liked to sit and look at stars. He would stay up all night watching stars fade into the pink light that brought morning. There was one star that was his favorite, and he found her more beautiful than any other star in the sky. Coyote was in love with her. She was a blue star, and each night Coyote sat and waited until she appeared. As he watched her blue glow travel across the night sky, he sang to her. He noticed she always came very close to the tip of a distant mountain. If I go to the top of that mountain, I could touch her. Coyote started to run across the fields and into the forest. He ran and ran and ran throughout the night. By day he slept. At twilight, Coyote awoke and began running again. He didn't even stop to eat dinner. You see here? He's running, running, running. And look here, here's the bone of the dinner he didn't get. He climbed and climbed until at last he reached the top of the mountain. There he watched the sunset, freshly painted in the sky. The colors melted and dripped behind the edge of the earth, and their soft afterglow soothed him. Coyote was very tired, but he didn't want to miss his beautiful star. One by one, the stars began to show their shining night faces with nothing but sky all around him. Coyote could see the stars twinkling, but no, they were dancing. For a moment, he thought he was dreaming. He blinked. Suddenly, he saw her, his little blue star, and she was radiant. Do you see? He sees her. Oh, he's been rewarded for his long journey. Coyote stood up on top of the mountain and stretched, but still he could not reach her. Politely he said, "My little star, take me with you. I love you. I want you to be my wife." The little star said, "Ha! I don't want to be your wife." Coyote begged, "Please." Then Coyote leaped up and grabbed her. But she was a sky being and did not like being grabbed one bit. The little star scolded him. "Oh, you are a silly coyote." She pulled him by the paws and pulled Coyote into the sky, higher and higher through the clouds. Coyote looks down. Oh, what's happening? He was dizzy with love and afraid to look down. The little star took Coyote to the edge of the sky, where it was so dark and quiet. It chilled him to the bone. "I'm scared," he said. "I feel like I'm falling." The blue star said, "Coyote, you are such a fool," and let him go. Coyote fell, tumbling through the starry cover of night. Then Mama asked us, "Can you hear Coyote falling?" We yelped like little coyote pups as we imagined him plunging through the sky. Yip, yip, yo! Yip, yip, yo! Can you yip like a little coyote? Why don't you try it? Yip, yip, yo! As Coyote fell. Coyote fell faster and faster toward earth. He crashed into the top of the mountain so hard that the mountain exploded, leaving only a huge, gaping hole. Oh dear. Coyote cried and cried. His heart was broken. Where he had touched the star, Coyote's paws were blue, and the tears he cried were blue too. Soon, Coyote's tears filled the great hole in the mountain top, making a clear blue lake. Today, we call it Crater Lake. And now you know how Crater Lake came to be and why the lake is so blue, even to this very day. Have you ever heard a coyote singing on a starry night? Could it be the song of a coyote in love? Crater Lake is a real place in Oregon. I've been there, and it is very blue and very deep and very beautiful. This story was originally told by an Coquel Indian storyteller. Coquel is a tribe in southern Oregon, and her name is Susan Walgamot. These stories have been passed down through generations. So there's a Native American story for this week when the United States is celebrating Thanksgiving. And we have so much to be grateful for, even though we're in a pandemic. And we have an opportunity to wish our brothers and sisters of the native tribes wellness and happiness. Well, that's Coyote and our story for today. See you next time.